Hello, I'm Christine Nicholas from Education Resources, and I'm here today to show you how to export and import your Mahara ePortfolio. The need to do this is because Mahara will no longer be supported by GoTafe as at the 30th of June this year, 2022. Therefore, I need to show you how to get your data from the Mahara so that you can keep it, all that hard work you've done, whether it be for study or capturing your vocational competency. All your information is in your Mahara. We can export it so that you don't lose it. We've got a couple of options that we can do, and I'll show you those options. Now, to get to Mahara, you need to go into GoLearn. And from your dashboard in GoLearn, if you just click on the dashboard and go down to the bottom, you'll see a block called Network Servers. In that block, you'll see My Mahara ePortfolio. And if you click on there, it will take you to the dashboard of your Mahara. Now, in Mahara, you'll over on the right-hand side in the corner there, you'll see 3 lines, and that is a drop-down menu. When you click on that drop-down menu, you will see under Manage, Export, Import. Now, what we want to do is we want to export. So click on Export. What will happen, it'll ask you, what do you want to export? So you want to say all your data or just some pages. Now, we want to export all your pages. All your data. So click on, just leave it as default, all my data, and click on Generate Report. Give it a time to export. Depending on the size of your ePortfolio, it can take a little bit of time, but you will know when it's complete because you'll get the message, Export Generate successfully. Once that's done, you can continue. Now, the file that it's exported is going to go straight down into your downloads, and it will be a zip file. And so that's where you'll find it. You will see that it'll have 2 folders, Export Info, a HTML file, and a link to a file. Now, if you don't wish to create or start another ePortfolio, but you want to keep what you've got, what you can do is you can unzip the file. And when you go to the HTML folder, you can find 3 folders. One is Content, Static, and Views, and Index. If you click on the index, that will give you access to your ePortfolio. So you'll see all your pages and you'll display your pages like this. Now, I'm going to show you my ePortfolio because it'll give you a good indication of how it's going to come in. You will actually get your introduction come in. You'll have all your journals, all your files, your resume, plans, any pages that you've created, and all the collections that have pages attached to them. So you will see here. Now, when I click on, say, for instance, the Federation Uni course that we did, if I click on there, I can see all the other pages that are attached to it, and I can navigate through those pages. So I can see all my content. So I can go through and I can see all the journal entries that I've made and so forth. But the only disadvantage is I can't share this with anyone, and I can't add to it. So it's a static thing. It becomes a static thing. So that's a bit of a disadvantage. But I suppose if you put it in a share file, but you don't want to share everything with everyone, it's usually you only want to share a page or a collection. So it has its limitations. But I'll just go back to our slides again. But if you want to start another ePortfolio, there's a couple of ones that are free that you can use. Now, if we are going to use another host, we won't unzip the folder, but you could do both. You could have it unzipped and have the data on your hard drive, and you could also have a free Mahara instance. So if I click on here, these are the 2 free ones that I've come across, and one is Folio Spaces. Now that one's based in Canada, and this one, Cloxton, it's based in New Zealand. The one in Canada is a lot cheaper and gives you more data. So free, it gives you 2 gig. whereas this one only gives you 100 megabyte. And this one, it's $10 New Zealand a month, I believe, per month, whereas this one's around about $9.95 a year. That's US. So a big difference in cost. So have a look at what suits you. I'll show you this one, the folio spaces, because it's got the more space. So it was one I was more attracted to. You can click on, when you go to that website, you can click on register, and it'll ask you to put in your email, your first name, your last name, and click on register. Now, it'll probably go to your junk mail because it's got a link, a link in there. So check your junk mail, and when you've click on the link inside the mail that's been sent to you, it will open up into a form, and it wants you to finish off your registration. It will give you a username, and it will ask you to put in a password, and it will indicate whether the password is strong or not. Now, allow about 24 hours to import your ePortfolio. We find that you don't, when you first register, you don't have that option. So just, set it up, go away, come back the next day, log in, and then you'll see the import link from the drop-down menu on the right-hand side. So it will appear over here under portfolio, and you'll see import. And it'll want you to upload the LEAP2 file. Now, upload the zip file. The zip file that was downloaded from your Mahara, that's the one you want to upload. So upload that zip file and go import. It has the LEAP2 file inside it, but all the content. So that's how you would do it, and then come in. When it comes in, it'll say, do you want to add new or ignore? Now, we would go through and just leave them as default, because they all will be new because they're coming into a new portfolio. So just leave that as default and import. And when it's completed, your portfolio was imported successfully, and you can go in. Now, if you want to, with folio spaces, you can, because with a lot of these free software, they have ads, a bit like Spotify, you get an ad, but you can go premium. And if you go premium, it's $9.95, and you get 20 gig of space. So it's a lot cheaper. And when I say $9.95, that's US. So it's a little bit more in Australia, but it does eliminate the ads coming, and you get more space. Now, if you need assistance with exporting or importing your ePortfolio from Mahara, I'm happy to help. So please give me a call or send me an email, and I'll see how I can help you. All right. Thank you.